There's no doubt the Nissan Navara Warrior has been a great success, and now it's time for Warrior 2.0. Is the sequel better than the original? Let's get out there and find out. To give this dual cab 4x4 ute its full name, this is the Nissan Navara PRO-4X Warrior by Premcar. The Pro-4X is the full-time model in the Navara range the Warrior is based on, and Premcar is the Melbourne company that engineers and assembles it. It's the Aussie-developed flagship of the Navara range, and the pricing reflects just that. Warrior 2.0 carries on the tough concept and exterior styling of the original. Essentially, it adds a more capable Monroe suspension and the accessories many ute buyers would otherwise get at an off-road specialist. Check out the added ride height, 17-inch wheels and Cooper tyres, and this new hoopless winch compatible bull bar with integrated LED light bar. What doesn't change compared to the standard Navara is the drivetrain. It's the same bi-turbo 2.3 litre 4-cylinder diesel engine with unchanged outputs. And it's the same unchanged story further down the drivetrain. A choice of 6-speed manual and 7-speed automatic transmissions, dual range part-time 4x4 system, and a locking rear diff. We're beginning to sound a bit like a broken record here, but when you get inside the Warrior, it is again a lot like the Pro-4X. The big difference you'll notice are these embroidered headrests. Shared across both models is a new digital screen that delivers key info more legibly than before. Swap to the centre stack and you'll find a touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connection, as well as standard sat-nav. One of the big lifts for the new Warrior is the added driver assist systems such as autonomous emergency braking that flow on from standard Navara. The steering wheel is new but doesn't adjust for reach or high enough. The seat doesn't adjust low enough, so I always felt like the steering wheel was too low for my driving position. The Navara Warrior is not the most spacious dual cab in the rear seat, but you do get reasonable legroom. There's now a fold-down armrest with a dual cup holder. The seat base folds up if you have to fit something in here on a trip, but unlike some other utes, the seat back does not fold down. Due to a combination of Nissan frame strengthening and Premcar suspension tuning, the payload of the Warrior climbs from 724 kilograms to a very decent 952 kilograms minimum. Back here it's all Pro-4X, including the sports bar and moulded plastic bed liner. We reckon spray-in bed liners are better because water doesn't get trapped under them and cause rust. Apart from hoiking yourself up the extra 40mm into the Warrior's cabin, it's all very familiar initially compared to the Pro-4X Navara. But things start changing once you start driving. Okay, so those changes aren't telegraphed so much by the engine, which remains one of the duller performers in the dual cab ute world. The Warrior could really use a bit more savagery under the hood. The Warrior's uprated shocks and springs could certainly cope. This vehicle is more composed and capable than the standard Navara. Off-road, it's got better ground clearance and better traction. On-road, it's a better drive as well. Much of that is because the Warrior's long travel suspension can iron out rougher roads better than the Pro-4X. Yet it does it without becoming a wallowing, roly-poly mess. Speaking of messes, we've been driving the Warrior in rather messy conditions on the New South Wales North Coast, and it's coped admirably. All of which means the new Warrior delivers much the same experience from behind the wheel as its predecessor. It's not in the class of the Ford Ranger Raptor, but nor is it as expensive. It's still a little cheaper than the Toyota Hilux Rugged X, and would definitely give it a run for its money. Like the Rugged X, one of the great advantages of opting for the factory modified ute is retaining your warranty and cap price service backing. So there you have it, the Nissan Navara Pro-4X Warrior by Premcar is a vehicle with a big name and a growing reputation for taking the Nissan Navara an appreciable step on as a driving experience. But let's be clear, Warrior 2.0 is not dramatically different compared to its predecessor. Yes, it has important safety and payload improvements, but they add to an already strong driving package that is still familiar. All that ensures there'll be plenty of people lining up for Warrior once more.